10 seconds in, I go live and you're ready for the show. Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction, and every morning I get up and I am blessed to be alive. And what a day to be alive. I'm on my live. You got live over here on my Facebook. I'm gonna be watching live on my YouTube. I found some weed. We got some amazing amount of weed this morning. I had it in the closet. It's been smoking, and now you got two billionaires smoking. That's what this shirt's about. Two billionaires smoking right here, right here. I probably can do the show. Let's do it both ways on the same camera so I don't have to look back and forth. Okay, shall we? This will work. Boom, baby, boom. All right, cool. So every morning I'm blessed to be alive, and this morning's marijuana motivation is for you to wear your good attitude. Of all the clothes you can buy from Saints Addiction, I want you to wear your good attitude. And this morning we're going to smoke up our good attitude, but we're going to have a conversation about it because unfortunately, that's not what we bring. Unfortunately, you will find that most people want to bring their haterade, Saints shades. They want to bring their misunderstanding. They want to bring chaos to your front door. And I'm here to have this conversation with you this morning because no more are we going to have people stirring us up and making us out of pocket. No more are we going to get weird with them. Matter of fact, we're going to keep it cool and we're going to smoke our new Roken Vape Pro. That's right. Your boy Marky saying, I don't know if you can see it getting lit up over here, but maybe there's too much glare, but whoo, these new Pro Pens are fucking hitting. Make sure you hit up Roken Vapes at Saints Addiction. Mention Saints Addiction in the affiliate code, and they'll give you 15% off. You're welcome. So, not for nothing. I don't want this thing scratching on my new stuff. Not for nothing. We all wear clothes every day. It's almost like, our three bad habits: food, clothing, and shelter. Let me crack this so I can smell it. And definitely weed is one of my habits. It just so happens that that's why I was being honestly flawed with Saints Addiction. I was talking about my honest addiction to, oh my God, to weed, and that this was the only addiction that I could have. Porn, sex, food, and weed have been on my top priority since I can remember. I don't know if anybody else wants to join me, but that's just, my honesty. And that's what this was about. This is an honest brand. We're honestly flawed, and it's also a sober brand. So we have to talk about sobriety and these kind of questions on wearing a good attitude. See, most people, when they're not sober, right? We'll make this work. It smells so good. When they're not sober, they're emitting an attitude of not gratitude, but of other things that don't work for them, right? What do we do? First thing that things like, just like a child, when something doesn't go our way, right? I was watching a child the other day when I was at the airport. When something doesn't go our way, what's the first thing that we do? We whine our way for it. We're like, give it back. You know what I mean? Like, I want it. Oh my God, And then there'd be things that are out of our control, like, I don't know, a divorce or something like that. And then you're going to be like, I can't whine my way to the success of my relationship. I can't bitch my way into getting somebody to comply, nor will it ever work for me and the vibe that I want to be constantly telling somebody how to treat me or how I want to be treated, or that kind of behavior. And this is why I put it in there before. It's not that people can't change; it's just that they didn't want to change their habits. Right? That's what defines us, especially for the morning marijuana motivation and doing it every morning, was that, it's not that you are a bad person, right? It's just that we keep going back to bad habits. So it's not a wonder if it's a positive or a negative over at Mostly Saints. Everyone has a halo and horns. Not one of us is free from scrutiny or free from observation or judgment. It's not like that. What it is what kind of attitude did we bring to the situation, bro? Did you spark it up or did you burn it down? You know what I mean? Like, this is the morning marijuana motivation, bro. Are you sparking it up or are you burning it down? And a lot of people, they got their attitude all up in it, burning down relationships, making people fucking upset. And I'm sitting here why are you bringing, of all things you could wear, right? You can wear your little Nike outfits, your matching Nike outfits, and be like, I'm a winner. You're not a winner, bro. You're wearing a brand that says you're a winner, but are you wearing your winning attitude? And that's why I was having this conversation this morning. And I'm like, God damn, bro, not for nothing. We as people constantly want something good to happen to us without ever having to change us. We don't want people. What's up, Murad? I see you, bro. Worldwide, we out here. Make sure you're following on my YouTube channel. I'm going live at the same time, so I want to make sure everybody gets their subscribes. I'm up to 1,400 people. My goal is to get to 10,000 so I can sell my shirts online. But not for anything, bro. It's nice to have a good attitude. It's nice to get right and not be mad at yourself or mad at your situations in life. I just didn't know the only way and the only message that I can give today literally comes from your boy Napoleon Hill, literally comes from your boy Dale Carnegie, literally comes from How to Win Friends and Influence People, literally how to have a better life in general, bro. It's a positive mental attitude. I have to say it over and over. It's a positive mental attitude. Don't matter if you're baking fucking cookies or flipping eggs. I don't give a shit. If you come in with that storm that's inside you, you'll never be able to see it through fruition. You'll just be wishing, and that's the only issue that we got with this situation. Is I didn't want people to wish. I was always saying don't wish work, but it's also a lot of work to work on your attitude. And that's the thing that's going to be your gratitude, your altitude, your progressions in life. It all based on the way you perceive something, and it's going to be the hardest thing you ever had to do. Because what's up, Humble? I see you, bro. Thanks for watching. I got it live on my Facebook this morning, so we can get everybody over to subscribe. You know what I mean? But I mean, when you get in foul, right? Maybe you think you're still a child. Maybe you think you have enough time to pout, throw a fit, get mad, kick rocks, do whatever it takes. I'm getting these zigzag punches. I can't wait for them to drop. Futurola is about to drop the Snoop Dogs, bro. Not only am I selling Tyson wraps, but we're about to sell Snoop Dogg wraps too. If I can get these cat hairs out of my eyelashes, you know what I mean? But more than anything, get my attitude right in the morning, bro. And every day setting that tone and being like, you know what, no longer am I frustrated. Because when you're frustrated, you like to take it out on people. And to be honest with you, that's what children do. Children have the ability to get frustrated. A child can throw a fit because they didn't get what they wanted to get. Only a narcissist will throw a fit for something that they didn't earn. You're going to get mad because things didn't change too fast, or not the way that you wanted to, and then you're going to bitch and moan and make everybody's attitude go down. That ain't going to help shit, bro. Ain't nobody waiting around for you to get your attitude right. Ain't nobody gonna wait for you to fucking get all angry or even get straight. What they're going to do is get away from you, dude. They're just gonna create space. As I spit all over the place, create space away from whatever vibration that is. And that's why I was like, you know what? Might as well spray some smell good. Let's have a good attitude. And I mean, I might have to make a spray called Good Attitude, because like everybody wants to smell good. I want to be good, bro. I want to be good inside, Just like Kendrick Lamar said, he's like, if I'm wrong, then I want to be right. I don't want to get wrong anymore. I don't want to have to get myself right. I already want to be right. I want to be right with myself, listening to myself, listening to my inner instincts, not making mistakes, not trying to fucking make someone else understand me or do what I say to do, or try to control them or their scenario. No, ma'am, no, sir. I'm not in that game no more. I'm in the game of how's my attitude? Because that's the only game that matters. Try being competitively happy, right? Like I dip triple dog dare you. Everybody else wants to do the triathlons, marathons, decathlons, you name it, hard races. The hardest race to do is your attitude. Because that's the one that's going to be like, well, I feel a certain type of way, so that's the feeling that I'm going to wear today. And you don't have to wear feelings. You don't have to wear that shirt. Just like your outfits, when you put them on, you're choosing to put on what you wear. I'm choosing to wear my logo, wear my message. This is me all day, every day. I'm choosing to wear this scenario. Other people choose to wear their worries. And you've seen it time and time again. They'll all put it on and they'll be like, no, look at this girl out here right now. She's slamming her clothes and making a lot of noise. And it was just like, that's your life, bro. You got to make your life more irritable. You got to be loud in your head. You the one that can't talk to yourself unless it's in dread. And I'm like, that's the wrong way. You're the only one listening. You think everybody else gives a fuck if your attitude gets better or brighter? No. and they're gonna just watch you spin and hurt yourself, and that's unfortunate. We watch them spin and hurt themselves at the local what's that called? The local bar. We see people spin and hurt themselves while they're overeating. We see people in the fucking parking lot spin and hurt themselves just for doing simple tasks as laundry, bro. Do you curse at your laundry? Do you curse at your dishes, or do you get grateful that you had food on the plate that you even get to do dishes? No, I'm pretty sure you probably didn't put out that good of an attitude. I'm almost certain, but I'm gonna put it out there. Odds are you probably didn't thank the gods that you had food in your mouth, and odds are you probably bitched what was wrong about the meal and why things are so expensive, and all that attitude is what you're swallowing, bro. It's like a diet of the mind, you know. It's a diet of our bodies, bro. And that's what we end up doing. We end up getting into a diet that hurts ourselves. And that's why I was like, hold up, put the cookies down, right? I'm gonna have to say, hold up, put the cookies down, hold up, put the regret down, put the guilt down, put the shame down. And I'm trying to tell you, get with it happens to all of us, right? That's the new message. Get with the yeah, it hurts now, but it all can get better. Get with the where's my We Club card? I gotta go fucking find it and get away from the noise and outside. I had a We Club card for sure. Gotta join We Club, bro. If you're not already on We Club, why haven't you joined already? You know, and that's the questions of our lives we all have to ask. You know, why haven't you already joined We Club, baby? And why are you so scattered with your energy? And why don't you feel secure inside? And why is everything gotta be a slam and an argument and a misunderstanding? Why can't we have some fucking cheer into our lives? Why can't we be right with what we want from our lives? And the thing is, it's like you probably had a bad attitude. You probably thought you could be sarcastic somebody, snap your fingers, point at people, tell them what you wanted to order on the and were rude to the waiter the whole fucking time. You think your food's getting spit in? I'll wait, right? Like, you think your food tastes better after you complained on it? Right? Do you think my food tastes better even if we ordered the same thing? If I bow my head in grace and take a moment and be grateful that I even have food in my life, that every time I close my eyes, I open them up, and guess what? There's another meal right in front of me. That all I have to do is be myself and keep my good energy, and that's all that I owe in life. That I am enough. That I don't have to look over at someone else's plate and feeling why I'm not great or any of that other shit. That another thief of happiness is comparison. But we can't wait to measure ourselves up against someone else of what they got instead of what attitude they have. And it's just shocking. I mean, we'll always see like a kid that wins a spelling bee, or we'll see some Nigerian kid that creates a way to make shoes out of plastic, or that was an Indian kid or something like that, and it gets inspirational. We go like, oh my God, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Even if I was in motherfucking Nigeria, I'll find a fucking way. And I tell people that all the time. I'll put that on my mama's eyes, bro. You drop me off in Beijing, Bangkok, I don't give a fuck. Barcelona, I will know my way around the world. And that's just me, because I am resourceful. I don't sit there and take the situation and go, oh no, I don't know where I'm going. Let's start a pity party. That's not going to be useful. That's not going to be useful. More like, let's go get lost. Because once I get lost, then I can find my way, bro. I'm not truly lost. I'm finding a new direction. You see how that attitude flipped? I don't have to work out. I get to work out. My limbs still working. Do you see how that attitude flipped it? Do you see how just a little bit of perspective and attitude adjustment makes you enjoy your food more, makes you enjoy your gym more, makes you enjoy the people that are in your lives more, instead of taking them for granted, being sarcastic, just assuming that they're always going to be there, and all you got to do is just say boo, and they're just going to do. And that's not how it works, bro. I'm sorry, not sorry. It's not going to work that way. Oop, I've been talking over 5 minutes. You got to press it 5 times, but it counts how long the seconds are. I don't know if you can see it, but attitude equals gratitude. That's right. Saints Beard. Thank you, dude. Beards on shirt. Saints brand on Instagram. Bearded tokers. Yeah, bro. We're about to roll this blunt. Let's go. So, the hard part in our lives is our perspective because we're going to feel entitled to our feelings. We'll sit there and point at our finger the reasons why we feel the way that we feel, right? And I'm going live right now on YouTube. If you guys haven't subscribed, and going live on my Facebook at the same time, and all my friends on Facebook, like, where are you live right now? On my YouTube, I got about 4 or 5 people watching live right now. So the tough part was just that, you're not going to want to change your attitude just like a child. You're going to feel entitled. Like, I feel pain. You left me. You took my lollipop. You took my pride. You made me feel a certain type of way. And then children get to cry. What I'm saying now to you as an adult, is like, that's for children anymore. That shit don't work. What you want to do is use your intelligence as a human being and go, maybe I didn't need that sugar, right? Like a child, I want. I got the lollipop. I want a lollipop. I mean, now that we're not children no more. When you go to the dentist's office, that little candy at the end almost looks like bait to pay for your fucking teeth later. You know what I mean? We're not children anymore. A lollipop's not gonna fucking work anymore, bro. And whining for it. Give me my lollipop back. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't need the fucking lollipop. Maybe you need some discipline. Maybe you need to learn how to stop fucking whining, dude. Maybe you need to learn that when you whine, it brings the mood down of everyone. And then now all of a sudden, nobody want to hang out with you. And then you're like, where are all my friends? And it was like, well, did you create an environment or an attitude that made them want to stick around you? Did you create a safe landing space for them to bring new ideas to? Or is it every time you show up, it's like bitch mode? Like every time you show up is bitch, 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 whine, whine, whine. My life's not what I want it to be. Dude, no one's trying to hear all that, bro. No one's trying to hear that. All of us can say that. Welcome to the human race. What you're not racing to do is to fix that motherfucking attitude, right? Bad motherfucker. That's what this wallet says. A bad motherfucker can swallow a fucking lemon and give you lemonade. A bad motherfucker can take a situation that looked like lemons and make lemonade. A bad motherfucker can take bad and make it look good, right? Make a situation look so far easier. They were talking about, I forget what was, some like, he was like, Don Juan or something, and this dude got busted for hitting on some other chick, and she comes up and she's yelling at him, and you motherfucker, this and that, this and that. You said you loved me. You were with me last week. Boop, boop, boop. And the dude just went like, that's all true. It's all true. And he was smooth about it. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge what I did. And you're right. And I'm wrong. And it's all good. And guess what, baby love? That's just how I am. And she just paused and went, oh, well, then you're not lying. You really do like me, and that's just the way you are. Okay, well, call me next week. And he turned a hot mess. Like anyone else would have been like, stop hitting me, bitch. You're arguing with me. Oh, shit, oh, shit, oh, shit, right? No, instead, what'll end up happening is you'll fucking make dues. You'll get in a situation and be like, oh shit, that's why I was supposed to know what I was supposed to know. I was supposed to keep it cool. I don't have to get upset when cops pull me over, right? They're just trying to do their job. Me, I would be sparking them up. I'd be like, why are you pulling me over? No, I'm not going to show my ID. I'm going to cause a bunch of trouble. Saints addiction, honoring my, I don't want to call it privacy. That's not privacy. Honoring my freedom, right? I wanted to be like, man, why are you pulling me all over and taking it all personal? Now it looks like all I did was just pull you over to ask you a bunch of fucking questions. And the last thing I want to do is give them a reason to ask me questions or to talk to me or to touch me. And that's all I do. They're doing their job. Now it's my job to stop giving them reasons to touch me and talk to me. And that's it, bro. You do your job, I'll do mine. I won't drive cars that have bad registration anymore. I won't drive cars that don't have insurance anymore. Shit, I don't even need to drive. There's an Uber. All of it to keep me safe and free. You keep doing you, I'm gonna go do me. And that's just it. Most people, they don't want to do them. They want to complain why they're not doing themselves. And that's why we're having this conversation this morning, is like, you have no one else to blame but yourself and your attitude. If you kept looking at a situation, go, oh man, that looks like a lot of work, then you right. If it looks like, oh man, I can't wait to see what I'm like on the other side, then you also right. And that's why it says, I believe people when they say they can't, because that's their belief system. They're literally yelling at you. I got a shirt I made last night, spiritual over a religious, but that's a mostly saint shirt. But fucking damn right, if I'm not going to fucking take something and spit it out to let the hustle be better than what it was, bro. Better than assuming that I got it. I want to actually have it. And here's another thing too with your brain. Your brain's gonna believe your bad attitude and your good attitude. So why not trick it anyway? Today's gonna be a great day. Why not? Why not just say today's gonna be a great day and live it? Even if you know for facts that you're having a tough day, why not send your brain the oxytocin, the serotonin, the neural inhibitors in your brain and be like, boom, baby, boom, I got this day. Why not tell yourself something positive? You've already been telling yourself the negative shit and you believe it, right? So why not say something that your brain can believe in? I can do a quarter mile. I can do a mile. I can do a half marathon. I can do a full marathon. I found out these prisoners were in San Quentin prison running the 1,000 Mile Club. Have you guys seen this episode or anything? And they're literally running for their lives, but they're doing miles inside marathons inside San Quentin prison, between things, with bends, on rocks, over fucking dirt and everything. They made their own dreams a reality because guess what? You could be in prison, right? For murder, rape, the worst kind of things you could ever think of, and waste the rest of your life to doing negative things to people. Or you can get back and start showing example to your son, to your family, to the loved ones that got lost their lives that you murdered, and say, I do have regrets. I'm running for them. It's something that we never get to see, but the guy said it the best. He said, all we ever do is shoot and run. We never get to see the aftermath of what we caused, the families, the funerals, the tears, the broken hearts, the empty beds. Like we ignored that part. We never stick around long enough to see it. And that's why I'm having this conversation with you this morning. It's like, dude, you're just not watching. You're watching my live, and I appreciate the 36 people that are watching now, but bro, you're not watching your mind. That's the point of the whole show. I don't give a fuck that you're watching me. Close it off. Hell, fucking let me do this for you real quick, okay? Let's just do this real quick. Listen to my words when I'm saying them to you. It is far more important for you to be positive about your life, having the perspective of positivity and seeing opportunity in every chaotic situation. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be like you have magic powers all of a sudden. I want you to have some magic. Hell, I want you to join Weed Club on Instagram, right? Saints Addiction 2. I want you to be able to blaze one for the nation. Thanks for watching with me. I'm going to blow one right now with you. But this blunt came after doing all the dishes, all the laundry, cleaning the bathroom. I still got a load to do, you know what I mean? But that's what I'm doing. I'm like, you know what? It would make me feel good. Wouldn't be an outward feeling. No, ma'am, no, sir. What would make me feel good is an accomplishment and a blessing at the end, that I did something and I reward myself for it. My rewards for working hard this whole time, traveling. My rewards for staying concentrated and completing college, I'm now organized. My rewards for self-discipline and not lackadaisicalness, I'm now in shape. All these things come my way because I changed my attitude that day. Wow, that ash just flew all over the place. And that's it. We can all eat the same foods. We can all go to the same restaurant. We can all be there, but are you going to mentally be there? You know what I mean? Not all of us are showing up in the same way. I got some fucking cat hair is killing me. But all of us can watch the same movie, but not all of us are going to give it the same review. I literally just watched Beetlejuice 2, and I was like, this is horrible, bro. Who wrote this, dude? Where are the missing dead people? And why is this like this and that and this and like that? And I just went like, not for nothing. Sometimes you can go the wrong route. Sometimes you shouldn't do a Beetlejuice 2. Sometimes you shouldn't do a Matrix 4 and what's the other ones they do? Fast and Furious 17. I don't fucking know, man. This is like too much, right? Too much. When the littlest thing was the way you did it right the first time, having the right attitude the first time, the right perspective and approach to somebody, because guess what? That's going to change the dynamic of everything. It's going to change the way that they respond to you. Next time there's something that's going on and they want you to do it, I will fucking send you over. You will be in the realm of things because you proved to me that you were disciplined. You proved to me that you had Saints addiction. You proved to me that you would show up time and time again. And therefore, I can now rely on you like reliable models. Now I see you in a perspective of opportunity, and only you created that. You didn't know that by picking up trash around the workspace or just saying good morning to everybody. Man, I used to do this when I was selling cars, but when I used to sell cars, I used to buy lunches and give back rubs Real back rubs. You know what I mean? Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And juice them for the phone pops. Somebody said, "Hey, I want to buy a car. I'm calling in to buy a car." Who are you gonna give that phone pop to? The dude with the bad attitude? I'm being honest, right? Are you going to give extra food to someone with a bad attitude? Are you going to give extra love to somebody with a bad attitude? Are you going to give anything but a hard time to somebody with a bad attitude? I'll wait. And then I won't wait. And neither will your fucking life. And it won't wait for you. The opportunity won't wait for you. Time won't wait for you to get your shit straight. And then you're only looking at your habits. You were like, oh shit, my habit is to complain. That's a habit, bro. That's a fucking stone cold addiction. It's not like a fucking chemical or something else, dude. This is something that we all do. And we all keep performing the same habit and wonder why we're dating the same people or getting the same results or things aren't going our way. I'm going to ask you, what did you change? Did you change your approach? Did you change your habits? Did you change your perspective? Probably not, and that's the way it's going to be. And I had to tell you. But I do love wearing a good attitude, man. I do love wearing my own logo. I do love wearing my own shirts. You know what I mean? I do love smoking products that I can sell. I do love that I don't fucking get furious with it in life no more. Let me move the glass weed jar away from my elbow. I love that I don't get frustrated anymore. I don't argue with people anymore. And it's not like I'm on some pills or I took some fucking shaman class or I did ayahuasca once. No, ma'am. No, sir. This is getting it how you live because there's someone out there that's not getting to live, someone out there that like has it worse. And I thought after losing my child to an unwanted abortion at 5 months would be bad. How about my friend just had a 36 day old child and lost his child? You know what I mean? I was just like, oh shit. My kid wasn't even born, didn't even get a name, wasn't even in my hands. And to think that a child made it that far and all you get is 30 days, scary. And to think that that other dude was the same type of thing. He murdered his baby, unborn baby, while he was in a domestic violence case, and that's the one that has to run. And you go, oh, I thought my problems were bad, right? And then his got worse, and then his got worser, and I was just like, oh no, you needed a perspective change, Marky. That's what you needed to learn from that guy in San Quentin watching that little show. That's what you needed to learn from your best friend, and that you haven't talked to him in a long time, and you picked up the phone and started crying and go like, you know what? There needed to be a perspective change. That's why we feed the homeless. That's why we keep giving back, because it gives me that, oh, right. What was I bitching out about again? Oh, my tired little legs. Well, somebody with one leg went past me all the way up to Machu Picchu. I'll wait. Then again, I won't. And neither were they. And I was just so shocked at them just going right up. Great message. Thanks, Don, for watching. I appreciate you. But it's like that, dude. It's like, what are my excuses, dude? What's this all about? When I wanted this business when I was first starting, first start. Why is this thing still coming up? First starting, it really wanted it bad enough, that you would have to earn it. That it wasn't going to come easily. That I was going to have to do something inside of me that at the time I wasn't doing, or maybe I wasn't capable of, or maybe I didn't understand it. But it was just like, I think I can. That would be the first thing. And then do something, because you got to be, do, have to have it, right? Most people just want to have it. They don't want to have to do anything or be anything to have it. They just wanted to have it. And I was like, I was willing to do anything to have it. And you thought that meant robbing a bank or working longer hours or what do other people think it is? Quit drinking. It was more than that. It was my addiction to a bad perspective. I literally, maybe the drugs don't help. I know they don't help. Maybe it was my scenarios. All of us have bad scenarios. But at any moment, you can choose to make it day one or one day. And I don't want it to be one day. I want it to be day one. I was like, I'm willing to give up my anger. I'm willing to give up sex and be celibate. I'm willing to give up weed at a point. You know what I mean? It was everything was on the chopping blocks just to watch myself become a better person, just to watch myself wear a better attitude. And it didn't matter what kind of clothes I had. It's what I was, the light inside me coming through the clothes. It's not just a logo or a label. It's not just a sober brand. It's literally participating in better behaviors. And that's all it was. And I was just like, man, this feels so much better than the guy that was getting all mad, arguing with his friends, or would get drunk and fight his friends, or never had a solid relationship. And then I could blame everyone in those scenarios, but it all comes down to one denominator. And it was all about the way I was treating it, my perspective and my actions, and taking full responsibility, radical honesty. I was like, oh, dog, that's what I want to wear. A good attitude every day. It doesn't matter if it's a tank top or a hoodie. I don't give a fuck what you're wearing. I want what's inside you to wear a good attitude and watch your life transform. That's it. That's your magical seminar on a Sunday. Pastor Saint, the pop pastor. You can call it what you want. It's me every morning live here on YouTube. I just went live on my Facebook, so people know to go over to my YouTube. But it's real, bro. Sobriety is a real blessing, and I'm so grateful to have it, because now I can have better relationships, I can have better travels, I can have bigger dreams, and none of that would have been mine if I had not achieved a better attitude. And I promise you, it's the best thing that you can wear. Your boy Marky Saint, Saint's Addiction, peace and love. And as always, G-Gaton. That means goodbye in Fiennish, but not forever, because I will see you on the other side, dude. This is gonna be the other side. This is gonna be day one. The other side of your fear, the other side of your excuses, the other side of the world, because that's where I'll be. Make a snap next week in Thailand and traveling again. So if you want to follow my travel journeys at Travel by Saints, you want some of these shirts at Saints Addiction. The website is live thanks to Site in an Hour. Make sure you get your sites up and going, and make sure you get your life up and going. Shit, bitch. Go make it happen, Captain. Thank you for the energy. I'm going to finish my blunt, finish cleaning, and finish my day. I hope you have a blessed day. And I'll see you. How do I stop both of these?